guys, welcome to another Cendien weekly video. My name is Javier Silva, and again tonight I'm here with Israel Dennis.
Hello guys, welcome to the show. As always, good for you to tune in, and we love to hear from you.
Today we're going to be talking about consulting, right? How consulting is more than just giving advice. So when we're talking about providing information to a client, let's say you have that client who calls, they're having an issue, right? They have a problem. How do you handle that first call with the client?
Yeah, typically when we engage with a client, when they call us, they think the problem is bigger or smaller than it really is. So we try to understand the client's environment, their industry, what the issue really is, and learn a little bit about the client, the industry, the problem that they're having, and just learn a little bit more of what it is that they're calling about before we start engaging with them on any number of issues. Sometimes may be technical, sometimes may be functional, sometimes may be even organizational.
Yeah, because I mean, that first time they call about one problem, but then after you analyze the situation, then you might find that the problem is not really that. It might be something else.
Well, we analyze the problem, right? And then based on whatever that problem is, we try to understand whether it's, specific to technology, specific to the industry, specific to sales. We try to understand what it is, and then we provide those solutions based on those requirements. So we build a requirement set of a list of requirements, and then provide the solutions based on whatever those requirements are.
When you are when you're about to implement these changes, do you usually, you go on site, you do it remotely? How do you handle it? I guess it depends on the situation and how difficult it is, or if they really need for you to go there.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is going to be dependent on a number of issues, right? Whether it's a small project as a simple development for IPA flow, or as big as, implementing a new ERP package, right? If it's something pretty big, then we go on site where there's going to be a steering committee, there's going to be an executive board that we present this solution to. We get buy-in from the team, and then we implement that solution with them. It will definitely require some on-site visit, maybe some travel back and forth. A lot of it could be done remotely. If it's development work, we usually do that offshore or on our offices. And then if it requires a lot of process development, training, then we'll do that generally on site.
So we can see that one of the bullet points is building consensus and commitment. How do you accomplish this on your company?
Yeah, I think building consensus is going to be a very important topic, because a lot of times when the client wants to implement a solution, generally you'll get some people that will push back. They're reluctant to change. And so consensus is going to happen at different levels of the organization. At the executive level, they're going to see, some business driver that's driving that project. Whereas at the user level, there's going to be some pushback on how the work gets done, right? They're used to be doing the work one way, and now they're going to change the way things are getting done. Whereas the executive, they're driven by a specific need that they want to grow the organization, or they're acquiring another organization and they want to implement a new solution. So different levels of the organization requires different buy-in, and consensus is big at that. Having commitment at those levels is going to be very important to the success of any project.
Yeah, it's the fear of change.
The fear of change, right? And
the technology and all that.
Yeah, correct. And some organizations are more inclined to have rapid buy-in, whereas others may have, based on the culture, the environment, the people, they may not be so open to the change that's coming. So having a consensus, having a good communication plan, having a good training plan is important to getting the buy-in with the users. We provide consulting and managed services here, and we encourage our listeners and our viewers to learn a little bit about Cendien and the group that we have. We're based out of Dallas, and we have consultants scattered throughout the US. We encourage them to come to our office if you're nearby, or reach out to us, and we're open to collaborating on a number of topics.
Well, guys, you can find us in LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, also YouTube.
Follow us and reach out to us on any other social media sites. We would love to hear from you. And if you're open to collaboration, reach out to us, and we look forward to hearing from you guys.